Sacramento, and a specialist from Northern California got called in, or from somewhere else in Northern California got called in, and they were sawing into my dome, as you can obviously see. And when they did that, by the grace of God, we found that it wasn't a cancerous tumor. It was just what's it called, a meningioma. It was a meningioma. And then I asked them if I could keep it, the assholes. I was like, I wanted to see that. They didn't let me see it. I was mad. I was like, that thing cost me like $600,000. Why can't I see it? But dude, it was nuts. I thought I was gonna die. Seriously. No, that was an absolute Jesus moment, because here's my Jesus moment, okay? I drove on a motorcycle in the middle of a winter. It wasn't cold or anything. It's the fact that it was pitch black. If I had that Grand Mall on Highway 50, where people were driving 70 miles an hour all the time, 75, I would have been a speed bump in the middle of the freeway. But no, I had it when I got home. Not before, not after, or right when I was at home. And I'm like, God has plans for me still, I guess. Otherwise, I'd be dead right now. Because I should be. And then, the fact that the tumor also wasn't cancerous. That, it's just like things that you never would expect to have happen. They do. And yeah. And then I'm going to have to make a YouTube video out of this, because I've had a lot of people ask me, like, what was your big come to Jesus moment? So I think I'm just going to record one on its own. But like my big come to Jesus moment was also a medical thing, because I was a massive alcoholic. And I kept asking God to take my depression away, as I was not doing anything. And long story short, there was a crazy night. I was going to do something that I really shouldn't have done, because I was a good boy my whole life. And I decided not to do it. But then I took a whole bottle of whiskey, polished it off, which wasn't crazy because I was an alcoholic. And so drank a whole bottle of whiskey, and I was sitting crying in the shower. And I was like, God, if you don't change my life in 24 hours, I'm going to kill myself. And I'd been suicidal before. I'd cut myself, I'd done all this stuff. But I could never suck up the gusto to kill myself. I was like, I'd always think about other people. People that actually usually hurt themselves are kind of usually more prone to think of others, because they don't care enough about themselves. So that was one trick I kind of taught myself, is you don't want your sweet landlord lady who lives above you to find you dead. You don't want your sister or your mom to come over here and find you dead. It would ruin their lives. And so I had gotten to the point where I was so depressed that I didn't care about any of those things anymore. I was like, no, I'm gonna get my shotgun, and I'm gonna Kurt Cobain it in the garage. And I woke up the next day in the worst pain of my life. Literally the worst pain of my life. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? And so I sat there, and I remember I was watching Castaway in my little studio apartment that I lived in. And I was just like, this pain is getting worse and worse and worse. And it is intolerable. I can't do this anymore. I told my mom, I was like, you got to take me to the ER. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm dying. Get to the ER. I go into shock because the pain was so bad. And yeah, come to find out, I was having an acute pancreatitis attack. My family has a gene, because I watched my dad go through pancreatitis his whole life. Not a drinker, super crazy healthy, like freaking weightlifting bodybuilder, just super healthy type. My dad was a health nut. But he had pancreatitis his whole life. People were like, he's an alcoholic. No, men never drink. We have a gene, and it causes your pancreatic enzymes to basically never stop running until your body dies, because it's overworked and tired. And so drinking makes it 10 times worse. I was an alcoholic. But I said, God, take my depression away. And God didn't go, okay, Tor, I'm going to give you a family and a little life, and here you go. You keep the alcohol. I'm just going to make you happy, because that's what you want. Happiness to you is a woman that you can marry and kids. No, God was like, no, pick your ass up and throw you in the right direction. You can't drink anymore. You wanted me to fix it. You gave me an ultimatum. Don't give God ultimatums. He'll hurt you. He'll hurt you in the right way. So, hey, it's Sunday. Welcome to church. God will hurt you if you ask him to. Okay? Don't forget, people. But that was my big... I grew up Christian. But that was my big come to Jesus moment, because I said, God, I've followed you forever. I've believed you forever. If you are there, and if you are truly there, I'm giving you 24 hours to change my life entirely. And it did. It absolutely changed my life. He did it. I wasn't specific enough. It's like when you tell the genie, make me the richest man in the world, and he leaves the $50 in your bank account, and he destroys the economy, and everybody else becomes just poorer than you. And you're like, but you got $50. It's like, sorry, genie. What I meant was, give me $6 billion. Got to be more specific. It's my fault.
To something like oil-rich people. Oil drillers, I guess.
Listen to me. I'll tell you where to go now. When outside, go right.
Absolutely,
The road
dude.
there used to lead to the sea.
If you ever need that, like, message me, talk to me. Like, I'll add you on Discord anyways. I forgot to do that last night. After I got food and stuff, I just got super lazy. Sorry.
Stay and try to find out more about these oil drillers. We'll contact the base as soon as I get any useful information.
We're running low on
How did
AR.
this Baron come to power here?
Yeah, I'm interested in that too.
My
How did
people
this
chose
guy...
their fate themselves.
Oh, that's a bummer.
What? Become slaves of their own will?
Yes, they did. The Moon Knight by Lair told them they'd protect in exchange for their work, and they agreed. The Moon Knight by Lair
that's how they
told them to
became
worship
slaves.
the Holy Flame, and they agreed again.
Well, they did not have much choice then.
They had a choice to fight. To fight and die, but not be slaves.
But the fight.
Not
Regardless.
everybody is ready for that.
One must be ready. I'm always ready.
Brother,
And that is why you fight alone.
why are you having panic attacks?
Even alone, I can get the Baron.
Suppose you do get him. What next?
I'll think of what to do once the Baron lies dead.
Makes
Jeez,
sense,
girl.
I guess.
Makes sense, I guess.
You go, Artyom. Good luck.
I'm Ed now.
Well,
You're all good.
See ya, Artyom. Good luck. You should
Goodbye,
go,
Artyom.
Artyom. We'll talk later.
But, dude, I was, you asked my wife, I never had panic. Never. And, yeah, makes sense. I have had chronic pain for a lot of years, and I'll be completely blunt.
Base, Anna here.
Hold on one second.
Stand.
She's dying.
Near the port, watching the main road. Got activity. Nothing serious so far, but some backup would be welcome.
Copy that, Anna. Forwarding your coordinates to our scouts.
Oh, loot. Why does that look like it's glowing? Let me see if I can loot these ships really fast. I'm a drug addict. I mean, an addict is an addict is an addict. When I stopped drinking, Satan showed up in a different form, was like, hey, so now that you're done drinking, when you leave the hospital and when you're in the hospital, you're going to enjoy these wonderful drugs. And my brain got addicted to those quickly. You look up any kid that has gone through abuse or trauma in their childhood, they quickly, you will find addiction right next to that. Not that I'm blaming my dad for everything, but it definitely doesn't help.
Listen up, everyone. The Baron is about to speak.
Let's listen to the Baron real quick.
Everyone, the Baron is speaking. So, people, I heard a radio chat with the boss of my friend, and I don't even know what to say. For starters, that boss is an honest-to-goodness colonel. And he's not on a joyride here, oh no. He's been sent here on a mission by the Supreme Command. He
That's
was
not true.
rather vague on the specifics, though he says his mission is secret.
Oh, so he thinks he's lying.
It has been such a long time since I had such a laugh. But that isn't even all. This clown wants our water, fuel, and rite of passage. He's a reasonable man, ain't he? And in return, the Supreme Command is sure to reward us later. It's been a while since I heard such bullshit, people. I don't know who is this colonel and who told him we are all complete morons here. But we cannot really let this slide. So, here's what we're going to do. Whoever brings a live train gang member to me will be rich. I'm just so curious to see a guest from Moscow. As you were, everyone. The Baron has spoken.
Jeez. Okay, anyways. So about a year and a half ago now, I've been fighting my chronic pain with nothing but a very strong will. For a long time. Very long time. Out of literally nowhere, and you can ask my wife, just literally came out of nowhere. I started having full-blown, like, not even, I don't know how to explain it, full-blown panic attacks. To the point where I was, and I've been really good lately, so I'm sure I'm due for one, because every time I say that, I give myself a terrible one. So we're not going to speak that into reality. We're good. We're staying good. I started having like full-blown panic attacks where it was like fight or flight. I thought my heart was failing. I thought I was dying. I thought something is happening. I'm about to die. So I was having those, and I didn't know where from. Because I'd never dealt with that before. So I was convinced, because I've had chronic pancreatitis. I had a brain tumor. I was like, of course my heart's failing. It makes sense. So I started believing that I was dying. After much more time going through it and trying some different things, we found 100% panic attacks. I talked to my doctor.
It's waking up.
Oh,
Hey, don't get all tense here. If we wanted you dead, you'd wake up dead already. No two ways about that.
True. So what are you doing?
Hell yeah! So don't you worry, pal. Saul wants to make you offer. So listen.
So, here we meet again.
Is Sal the Baron?
Did you forget how you knocked me out back then?
What?
I sure remember. My head still hurts, you see?
Who is he?
I also
We know?
remember that you didn't kill me when you could. So here you go. 8 bullets in the cylinder, you see. Cost me 2 tons of water, so be gentle with it. But that was just foreplay. Time for business.
What is happening?
I figure you'd want to know why I rushed you then. Do you know our Baron? Well, I basically had him on a plate already, you see? I spent 5 years sucking up to him and roughing up the damn locals for him. I even got his custom van for that service. Don't sweat it. You can keep it. I have more than one car. So, to cut to the chase, I almost loosed that crazy witch on his ass. She was supposed to whack him, and I had all the preparations in place. Rast, vach, tiri, tamki, you see? And that's the moment you guys choose to arrive at. Train and all. The Baron, with his paranoia, immediately decides that you are a new gang from the West. Out to get him specifically.
Oh, they're there.
And all my planning goes to the shitter. Lock
I
all the
know,
doors,
that's what I'm
triple
so
the
stoked
guards, the whole
about.
shebang. That girl lost any chance of getting close enough to him. But now I think this might even be for
Saga,
the
that's
better.
legit why I'm like so stoked right now, because I'm like, it totally changed the
Besides, you
gameplay because we
just
didn't
helped
kill
that
him.
girl out of the lighthouse and freed the slaves from the
That's
ship's
so sick.
dismantling operation. Don't worry, we caught most of them by now. But still, that was a good distraction. Now the Baron is sure you're targeting his business too. In any case, I'll be frank. Neither you nor I are interested in Baron staying alive, so I say, whack him for good. You seem to be up to the task. I can still feel the thrashing you gave me. Consider the gun and the car in advance payment. If you do take Baron out, I'll make sure none of the boys take chasing you too seriously. Then we'll be even. If you fuck up, no skin off my back either. I'll just save the Baron from the evil gang out to get him. And he'll grab me by his own hand.
Aww.
So,
Advantageous
think
little
about it.
turd.
You still have time.
Alright, we're pausing because one of my headsets died, so we gotta put cans on. But yeah, no, so long story short, I was having panic attacks because I got too good at covering up my pain. And pretty much what started happening was my body started telling me, no, you have to pay attention to the pain, or I'm going to make you feel like you're dying and having panic all the time. So once I got to that point, started talking to my doctor. We have me on regimented pain meds as well as very, very, very low dose of anxiety medication, which I only take when I feel like I need it. And I'll tell you, it unfortunately is necessary at this point in time. And I mean, if you talk to anybody else who has chronic pancreatitis, like, it sucks. Every time you eat, you're in pain. If you're awake, you're not feeling great. It's just a constant burning, aching, angry feeling right here under your sternum. So once I did that, my panic attacks stopped being so crazy and stopped being so cranky and so constant. But yeah, I'm literally on like a 0.25 milligram dose of Xanax. And I think most people take like 1 milligram when they take it. I'm I'm literally on the baby dose. Yeah, dude. So, don't feel bad. Sometimes it's absolutely necessary. Sometimes your body needs help doing things. That's what I had to learn. My wife's in the medical field, and she had a lot of sway and push on that stuff because I was always very much like, I don't want to take that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I have issues as it is. I don't want to do stuff. And kind of reminded me sometimes we need to give ourselves a little bit of help. And she has to constantly remind me to not be so hard on myself, which because that doesn't help anything either.
Hey, leaving already.
Wait, did I need to like make a choice or something? What? Why'd you pull your gun out? What am I supposed to do right now? The mass communication was functional for several years as a word. These mass have all that information base. Okay. What if like I don't pick up this gun? He's gonna take it as an insult or something? Like I don't get it.
Put the gun away, man. You'd be dead by now had we wanted you to. Now
Okay.
we're talking.
Well then, why are you upset with me leaving? Okay, later, man.
Hey,
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Was I supposed to, like... nothing happened when I went and talked to him. Well, see you later. Right? Yeah, I'll see you later, man. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Not like gonna start shooting at me as I drive away, right? Alright. Why does he keep saying, hey, leaving already? Moving rules. Yeah, I heard him say that too about the 8 gunshots, but I'm like, I don't want that damn gun. All my guns are better. I stripped it for parts and left. We don't need it for nothing else. I hear a big baddie boy. I hear a big Batman. Oh shit, there he is. But yeah, that's why I didn't grab it. It's literally garbage compared to what I have. I mean, it's literally this gun. It's this gun. But this is the modded version of it. Don't? Those people? We're gonna go in stealth, and then we're gonna see. I don't see bandits, like, out. Right? They could be asleep. Could be wrong.
Come, I'll show you something.
Oh, it's my wife. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I am smart. I have big brain. I have all your brains. No, I'm not dumb. Hello, Anna. I want her rifle. It makes me mad.
Have such luxury back in Moscow. Still, this place is too hot. I feel I'm coming down soon, like Stepan. In any case, here's what I learned.
Talk to me, sister. Or wife.
See that crane at the dock? There is someone in the cabin. Can't see him that well, but I think he noticed me as soon as I arrived. That seems like a great spot to keep tabs on our base, so you should check it out. Look at that cracked ship now. The largest one, closest to the water. See? Well, it's not cracked, but rather carefully dismantled. I saw trucks carrying cages
This
arrive
one
at
or
the
that
boat.
one? I'm
Looks
guessing
like
that
this
one.
is where the bandits keep their prisoners. There's that building over there, past the port. Looks like an air control tower, but I'm not sure.
Air
In any
control.
case, there should be a lot of equipment there.
That
Something
one
might come in
way over
handy.
there. Why are my binoculars out and it's like the same
I see you got
distance?
the maps. You and Demir did a great job there.
Thanks. Oh no.
I'll keep watching the rigs,
You don't need to
and
do
you
that.
can choose your
Don't
next
do that.
goal.
You don't need to do that.
Damn, I wish I could wash off all this sand already. I hope we get out of this desert soon.
What you need to do.
If you're going to the port, there's a convenient zip line on the roof.
Nice. Is take your time and heal.
Be careful out there, alright?
That's what you need to focus on. I can't tell you enough, and I know it said over and over and over again. You've probably heard it 1,000 times already from family members, etc. Take the time to learn to love yourself more, I'd say. Make sure that you feel absolute love before you get back to a point where you're even like, oh, you're not looking? Well, hey, even better. I was going to say, before you start looking or being interested in anybody else or anything like that, I would absolutely just take all the time to make sure that you're mentally healthy, because, man, dude, divorce does an absolute number on you. Absolute freaking number. I guess we're ziplining here. Yes, sir, we are. So I guess we'll clear all 3 of those, because these are all side quests, but we want to do these, so we're gonna do them. Motion sensors going off. Where? There's a... Oh, there's a lot of whatever it is. Nice, dude. And that's, honestly, that's a perfectly okay and healthy thing. I hate when people are like, oh my god, you're seeing a therapist? You're seeing a psychologist? Yeah, I love myself enough to know when I need help. And when I can't do something alone. You know what I mean, though. There's not very many people out there like that anymore, but man, when you find the people that, like, are like that, ugh, they're just awful human beings. Oh man, you're seeing a therapist? What's wrong with you? I care about my mental state of being. Is that okay? No, just be happy. Okay. Thanks for the love and support. Hey. The little beep beeps went away, so I guess we did good. To the little beep beeps. Those are the same as the people that are like, oh, you're depressed? Just be happy, forehead. Okay. I'm sorry. You're right. How did I not know? This makes me think of Steam. Little pop-up in the bottom right corner. You have unlocked happiness. Yes! I'm sure you guys see me look at my lip. I have that one effing mustache here that's just creeping in. I'm trying to push it to the side with my tongue and it's not working. Can't climb through this? There's got to be loot here. Why the hell else would you be able to come down here? No purpose. Right? Yeah, I would have got them. Good. So literally no loot. Sick. It's an underbelly of a ship that I can't even creep out of that way. Lame. Right? It's so true. Yeah, no, because you know, if I just prefer to be sad. I swear that was a thing. What are we looking at here? There's something right in front of me. There it is. I didn't realize this thing was